Arena matches are a mainstay of the Frost Festival. Happy crafting, fool!
My plan.
Now, pick a card to add to your deck.
Okay, it is arena time. Some elemental synergy here. There's a decent amount of taunts. Get this guy.
Keep it up.
Shimmering Tempest. Actually might take the Storm Watcher. Kind of like Wind Fury, trades well against smaller stuff, some elemental stuff. This is what, 3 mana for a 3/3, something like that? Not that good. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm gonna be playing some arena today. Looks like I probably take Sun Fury, just a 2 mana, 2/3 mana bind isn't super amazing. It's gonna help me outvalue people. I'm actually kind of maybe leaning towards mana bind. It'll give me easier access to Arcanologist too. Plus, I think the arena spell density is higher now, so you can get it easier. Oftentimes, may just try and outvalue people, so Tentacle kind of reactive. 3 mana Arcane Explosion, kind of bad. 4 mana 4/4 is quite poor too, but I actually think it's a little bit better. Good. This guy's pretty good. Lots of good cards here. Volcanic and Stonehill. Might take the... Curve is pretty high so far, the Stormwatcher and Crusher. Mage is not a super good class for the Stonehill. It's still okay. I'm gonna take the Volcanic here. This guy's alright. I'm probably gonna take Psychotron here. Fill up my curve a little bit. Got a Volcanic. What's our game plan right now? Looks like a fairly control-y deck. Might take a second mana bind here. It's the best out of these cards. Frostbolt, nice. Oh, Firelands Whirl. It's easy. Whoa. That's some good drops. The Pantry Spider, they're okay. It's like, they actually go fairly well with the Volcanics. Just like 1/3s that absorb a lot of damage and chip at minions for Volcanic. DHU, thanks for the resub. Glad you were playing Arena. Thank you. Here is a Crowfist. New hairstyle, pretty slick. Thank you. I just went to the salon today. I have 2. I like Volcanosaur. It's a good minion. Gnomish is good for Mage. Kind of like secondary deck. Kind of annoying. Don't need this poor 6 drop. Don't need this poor 4 drop either. It's actually okay because it sets up like taunts for Volcanic as well, but I think Flame Geyser is actually good, so... not looking for a 3rd mana bind. Second rate is pretty good there. It's kind of an awkward choice. I doubt I want another 7 drop since we are Firelands Whirl and 2 other 7 drop minions. Flame Strike's more situational. I don't like the lack even with 2 mana binds. It just doesn't really fit in the deck. I'd rather just take this guy. Interesting. Do we have any elemental synergy right now? No, just a bunch of elementals with no synergy. This is actually okay. It's a 4 mana 4/4, a little bit better than Hog Chopper. Firefly's generally pretty good though. It's like one of the better 1-drops. Like one of the only ones I'll try to pick intentionally in some ways. We have 1, 2 4-drops. I feel like we're kind of better off taking a 4-drop here. Our 5-drops, 2 of them have Taunt. That has a lot of synergy with the growth aspect of Daring Reporter. This is pretty good compared to the other ones. Valet, I don't have secrets, but again, 2 mana 2/3s. There's some secrets. I actually love Suru. It's one of the good. It's a good stat 3-drop that trades well. Take a 5 mana 4/5 here likely. No dragons. 2 mana 2/2 is too weak. Another Volcanic or Potion of Polymorph. I obviously can't take the Watcher here. Volcanic is like, having too many is kind of weird because it's so situational. We don't have that many Discover effects, so we risk our hand being overloaded by Volcanics. Let's see, we have 1 here, kind of. 1 Gnomish Mentor, Cobalt Chemist is kind of like that. It's just so hard to time Potion of Polymorph ever. Oh, I have the Midi's Valet though. Let's do that. Pyro is okay, just as a tempo card. Late game Midnight Drake's likely something like a 3-4 or 2-4, but early game it's likely a 5-4. Volcanic's not great with Pyro, but a couple of other spells are pretty good. Right now I want my Curve. I want some high mana stuff. I think this is too much worse than Frostbolt, though. Hopefully the last card is a high mana card. Cabal's Tome. Oh, this is pretty good. These are all flexible cards. Even Forbidden Flame I can use as an 8-drop in some ways, killing a big minion. It's hard to use Cabal's Tome, but I'm scared at this hand to run out of value. I'm gonna take the Tome. Okay. So, it's Frostfire Festival right now. I think you get one free arena run. This is my free one, and you get a free win. Oh, okay, that's not as good as I thought. For some reason, I thought it was you like get a free win at the end of your run. Getting a free win at the beginning of the run doesn't affect that much, I think. Oh well, it's a free win.
Medivh versus Thrall.
We'll see how good. I don't think it's particularly good or bad deck. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Let's see. Counter 2-drops minions. We have 5 2-drop minions. How many 3-drop good minions do we have? Pantry Spider, Hunter, Flamecaller, Ooze. I think we keep the Ooze because we have 5 2-drops if we hit one. But if not, Ooze is our best 3-drop. I feel compared to maybe Razorfen Hunter, Pantry Spider. Not really counting Frostful as a 2-drop. It's hard to use it on turn 2, but sometimes maybe coins at a 2-drop. Not a lot of burn, huh? Although if you count Valet with 2 Frostfuls, I don't have high mana burn. Most of my burn is low mana removal stuff. Nice, the 1/1 allows me to curve out here with a ping. The screen is cut off at the bottom. Oh wow, my cards didn't show up. Okay, right, let me fix that. I need to set the resolution right. 1 second. This should be perfect. There we go, there we go. No, that's not intentional. Generally, the later I use Potion and Polymorph, the better. Unless I need the tempo this turn. I'm probably going to have to Frostbolt next turn with another minion. I think Mana Bind into the Frostbolt Potion of Polymorph turn 5 is a little bit better than Potion of Polymorph into Frostful Mana Bind. Not likely to cast the spell this turn, so my secret just sits there, but generally the later you wait, the better because you get a bigger minion for Polymorph. It looks like that's how my curve will play out into the Crusher turn 6. Do you play Evolve Shaman much anymore? Not in particular. Whoa, that's a good mana bind. It's 0 mana. Call them the finishers. Oh wow, how do I do this? Because I want a Pyro plus something, but I can't play Call of the Finishers, really. I can't play it first or after Pyro is the funny thing. But I can just go Pyro, Mana Bind, Ping, or Pyro Potion of Polymorph. Ping. I like that. Let's not play our own Call of the Finishers this turn. At this point I think I'd rather not Mana Bind. I'd rather get the Polymorph in. Yeah, for turn 6. Second Crusher, Call, and the Finishers, ideally. But I'm gonna have to trade off the Pyromancer before playing Call and the Finishers. His Flametongue Totem is worth 4 damage here, but he can only use it to trade up for the Crusher. Right, this is 3 and this is 4 if he propagates in. If he propagates both as Maelstrom, that's pretty bad for me. In particular. He is overloaded here too. I don't think it's worth it for me to kill the Flametongue, because propagating through into Call of Finishers is pointless. And it's only 4 for the Frozen Crusher. Didn't put Crusher in the middle. Is there a reason to do that, then Sean? Okay, not too bad. Not 4/4 trades well into both these minions. He can trade his 3/1 into a 1/1 and then trade the 2/3 into the 4/4. That'd be good. This is a very greedy line he's doing. All faced, easy punish. Let's see, is it worth flame striking here? We can take a couple of. We can trade here, trade, leave up a 1/1. There's no point us flame striking. We push an 8 damage, but there's no value trade. It's doing. I have a great 7 drop right now, so.
Drink up.
Technically, I can leave up Flame Tongue again if you assume that he doesn't have chargers. Even taunts, it's not that scary because I have Frostbolt, Fran's Whirl, Flame Strike. Let's just kill us for free. That shooting is not that scary either.
Lightning strikes twice.
I hit a lot of my top end for mana curve, but I do have stuff like Cabal's Tome, Gnomish Inventor, Cabal Chemist for a little bit more like last ability in this game.
What to do?
Rise Volcano, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I got one. Volcano's so good. We have some development here.
Don't mess with us.
I'm gonna save the Fran's Whirl. It's a little bit too early to Fran's Whirl's face, especially since I need to kind of win the value game at the moment. So I want a Fran's Whirl minion. I got a drop, and I got to develop the secret. All those seem pretty good. It's actually gonna be hard to Fran's Whirl because of the potion of polymorph. There's a period of time last season where I was playing a lot of Arena a couple of months ago. I didn't make it to 30 runs though. Should be the similar meta, I think. Maybe there's some Arena changes since then. I think Mage got a little bit nerfed with the frequency of some of the spells. I don't think you get 13. You just start 1-0, so if you win 11, you're done. How much AoE he has? Well, I don't think we want to play around it. Let's run his Pearl Face first. If we get Lyra and stuff, I'd rather play Frostbolt.
Suck steel.
I suppose.
What to do?
He's playing super reactive. It almost feels like he has another reactive spell. That's good. Didn't start with another Volcano. I mean, it's hard for me to play Iron Volcano all the time. It's 15 health. Hard for me to ever like overload there. I don't think this is enough pressure just to have a boar and a Razor Fan Hunter to not play the Fran's Whirl this turn. Why didn't you turn off golden cards? I don't know how. I don't really care to do it either.
There's little time.
I'm not gonna play around like too much AoE here because he didn't AoE last turn. Played the Salted Thrush and Dawn. Plus, the minions are generally like big enough to survive small AoEs like Maelstrom Portal and Lightning Storm. At least this 4/4 is the one I played.
Your opponent's left.
I normally stream potato mode.
Medivh versus Uther.
More likely to do my hair when I throw out than when I stream.
Let the games begin.
Paladin. Paladin's hard for Mage. In fact, I think Paladin's... I thought Mage was the best arena class. So I'm really not sure. I think Paladin might be better than Mage even. We don't really need the Pyro Manbind synergy. It's not really relevant, I think. Just play some minions early. We want to get a 3-drop with this hand. It's because Spikeridge Steed has a very easy time outvaluing Mage. That's the main thing. Mage is a class that you generally win by outvaluing people. In Arena, you have good, big reactive spells and easy to get to high mana costs. We will value the Pyro a little bit more if he drops a 2-3 or 3-2. Pyro into Mana Bind has some. I can deal 4 damage to its 3-drop if he plays a 3/4. Definitely going face here because I can AoE down the Squire next turn with the spell with Pyromancer. Kind of a bit weird here because my guy's damaged too, and it doesn't, like, I can't really. It's actually hard, huh? If I just play a spell, I have to trade in my guy first, then I'll have a 3/1 against the 1/1 or 3/1. He can trade. It's kind of good for him.
Interesting.
Alternatively, we can play off curve and play Shimmering Tempest. It might still just be the best play. Just trade everything in, play what spell should I play? Potion Polymorph gets better later, but next turn is a turn where I have Shimmering Tempest and Ping. It plays a 4-drop, and it's perfect to ping a 1/1. In Mana Bind, I kind of want to get Spikeridge Steed too. I'm gonna do this. So it's because I can ping the 1/1 here, and Shimmering Tempest is weak to a 1/1, right? So okay. Now the question, I don't think we want to Valet the face. This is an okay turn for Mana Bind, and we have a good 5-drop anyways. Alternatively, we can play Valet Tempest together. Although if I Potion Polymorph his next minion, since I don't have mana to ping next turn, the 1/1's threatening my Tempest. I could play Tempest Ping and just Valet Ping next turn, or Mana Bind Ping. I don't have to play the Valet either. I'm kind of leaning towards selfing a minion, although there's some weird. Okay, let's do that. I'd rather get the spell out fast. I do want to guarantee I get the Valet battle cry off, so I need to pay attention to my secrets all proccing. I have one in my hand, so it's easy. But if I play both secrets out, it might be a bit scary sometimes. Didn't expect that.
Reporting for duty.
I like this Mana Bind here more because he has easy time dealing with second rank Berserker. Turn 6 is Spikeridge Steed turn. I like playing the one on the right because it's a random card from my Shimmering Tempest, so it's kind of harder for him to think it's going to be Counterspell or Mana Bind for Steed in some ways.
Scuttle the ship!
Volatile's not, I can Medivh ping Volatile, but there's a bunch of small minions for Volatile here. Alternatively, secondary Berserker Pantry Spider. I doubt he's going to take the Naga Corsair trade, be a 1/1 in his weapon, or I guess just the weapon into this. Pantry Spider trades well into the small minions, but not well into Corsair. But then again, I could just, technically I can even crush her here. Something really wrong with it, trade troops to run 3 small guys, that's fine. I can kill this guy easy next turn with Valet. And the small guys is threatening my Volatile proc. If he trades like this, puts the small guy. I don't think it's really weak to any trades, to be honest. It's it dies on board, but it does some good work either way. It's an overstated minion. After this minion attacks, freeze it. So it's kind of nice because he's probably gonna kill it on his turn. I don't have to worry about the downside of Frozen Punishment. Of course, it's not good against stuff like Sentient Terran, but I'm not really playing around stuff like that.
I must move quickly. Reporting for duty. I'm not ready.
Excuse me.
I like this. There is a value trade he does here, but it sets up for Volcanic pretty well. Or even the trade with Medivh's Valley into the 6/6. I don't have a high value hand here, but I have some Mana Binds. Hopefully those will give me some value cards. Especially if I get something good like Spike Ridge Steed or Land Hands.
Living high on the hog.
Yeah, that's not really a problem with what happened. I can Volcanic Ping Parentry Spire. I can also just play Volatile Volcanic and that'll kill it for sure. I leave up a 6-1, but I don't think it's a problem. If I take 6 extra face damage, this will heal me for 8. So I don't really care about that too much. And there's not... Yeah, I like this. I don't want to play this Psychotron trying to out-value him, so if I just lose it to this minion, it's not great for me because he has the weapon to proc Divine Shield. So like this, right? He can go 6 to face, but then he doesn't get to kill 1-3 and ping it. If he takes the trade into a 1-3, it's like, okay, he kills half of my guy. I saved 6 damage. I'm probably going to mana bind Secret here. Let's see what it is. Redemption. At least I know what it is. Oh, that's pretty good with Psychotron. Oh, he... That's pretty brutal. Just in time. Alright, Psychotron Redemption can stop the pain. I don't think we really need to activate his Redemption. Like, technically I can go Psychotron Redemption, Frostbolt the 3-1, and then ping the 3-1, or the 3-3. But the Murloc's not really threatening too much against the Psychotron. It's a 3-4, and it comes back as a 3-1 Divine Shield. Like, I could just play Psychotron Redemption Mana Bind. That way I have an easier time, like Mana Binding a second Steed or a big spell. I just run out of cards, something like Land Hands would be like, he'd love to play that. He has 3 cards in his hand. And board state's fairly even. Like, Redemption plus Psychotron is actually a pretty strong combo. So his board's actually not overwhelmingly more powerful than mine. Even with the Steed on this guy. Like, it looks more powerful, but it's actually pretty close. All this chip damage is adding in. It's at 17. Not that we have Power Blast, but I might be able to weasel my way there somehow.
You pay, I protect. Move quickly.
Reporting for duty.
We want to cash in a 3-1. Trade Frostbolt, ping the Redemption, and then trade for the Divine Shield. Play some stuff. That looks about all I can do. The 4-4 here is pretty good. His 3-3 and a 2-2 is just trade both into it for a value trade, and it's threatening the 8-4. Also, the 1-1 here is pretty good. That worked out. Nice. Good draw. Grinding through Steeds is just the hardest thing.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
You can't hide from me.
Maybe I get a Flame Strike. I can pretty much even out this board with the Flame Strike. Geyser. I mean, we want to take the value. That's not really a value trade. Okay.
Hey, give me a minute.
By the holy light.
That's good. I might not have a minion to play Steed on. This is a 6-12. We might want to steed the ooze, because if we steed this, it's a 3-9. That doesn't trade that well in the 6-12. Whereas if we do this, it's a... It's not a 3, it's a 3-8. But this is a 6-9. That trades much better here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He still has 9 power on board. It's still better. Let's do that. He has exactly 9 power on board, so it's a bit not good there, but I'd rather get more damage into his guy. It's so hard to grind out steeds, like I said. This is the main problem with Mage vs Paladin. Steed is like, I don't know, 2 Ancient Wars or something. It's maybe 1, but it's a lot of value. We're dead on board.
Checkmate. Well done.
Here, a gift from my benefactor.
Give me a gift. What was the gift? What was the gift? What happened?